Hi everyone, welcome to PS 130's virtual graduation. Congratulations to our 5th graders. Let's now say the Pledge of Allegiance together, followed by the national anthem. Everyone ready? Attention, salute, and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi everyone, welcome to the principal's office. Oh wait a minute. Hold on one second, alright? Oh wow, hey 5th graders! Welcome to our school's auditorium. I know you really missed this place. We've had so many good memories in here. I so wish that each and every one of you was in the school auditorium today, graduating together with your families. We're just so proud of you. All that you've accomplished through your years at PS 130, and you've done such great work. And just keep it going, all right? I just want to congratulate you on surviving a pandemic, guys. You guys really are true heroes. All you've done either in person or fully remote since March of 2020. Can you believe that? And we're now in 2021, and I just want to wish you all the very best in middle school and beyond. And just remember, I always tell the graduates that you control what stories are going to be told about you, all right? You write your own stories, and we can't wait to hear the stories of how awesome you are at middle school and beyond, all the great things that you're doing to make your schools great as you did for PS 130. All right, hold on. Oh, okay, so this is our moon meter. This has saved Mr. Fong a lot of times throughout the course of the pandemic, and I've shared this with you and your families through the years too. Just quickly recapping, remember that red, you can think of boiling anger, right? Being nervous or anxious. Blue is when you're feeling really upset or alone or depressed. Green, you think of the grass being very calm and serene. And yellow being full of joy and excitement. And of course, we wish and pray that all of you could be in the yellow or green all the time, but we know that there'll be a lot of moments in life when we're feeling upset or sometimes sad and lonely. I just want to make sure that you know that you are never alone, all right? Never worry alone, never cry alone. Just make sure you have someone that you can talk to and convey and reveal your emotions to, and that always will help you feel better, all right? When I was your age, I had my mom at home, and she was one of my best friends. So find that best friend that you can share anything with, and people can help you through it. And just know that Ms. Fong and our admin team, everyone is here for you. If you ever need help, reach out, email, call PS 130, and hopefully we can, be of help and support to you and your family, all right? So hold on one second. Parents, I just cannot thank you enough for all of your years of support. Again, I wish we could congratulate you in person, but again, just know that anytime you're always welcome to come back. Any way we can help and support you, just please let us know. A big thank you to our teachers and our staff at PS 130. We really appreciate you partnering with our staff, and yes, they've worked so hard, incredibly hard to keep things going. So we really thank you for partnering with our teachers and our staff. Thank you to our Parents Association. Without their support and you guys backing our Parents Association, we would not have had all our special arts programs at PS 130. And yeah, the joy of the arts we will never forget, and I hope you remember all those great memories, boys and girls, through the arts, all your performances, and just being brave, and all the practice that you've worked through. Yeah, just thanking you guys for all of your hard work. So, fifth graders, you've grown so much through the years, and again, wishing we were all together in person to give you high fives and hugs, but again, don't forget, you always have a place here at PS 130. Please let us know how you're doing, and we hope to see you soon. Bye, everyone.
I'd like to now introduce you to our two assistant principals, Ms. Sampron, followed by Ms. Thomas. I call them my left and right brain because without them, I wouldn't be here.
Hello, 5th grade. Congratulations on your graduation from PS 130. I want you to know that we could not be more proud of you for the work that you've done over this past year and a half. You have risen to the occasion every time. You've been flexible, resilient, responsible, and you've done your absolute best to continue your learning. These are really important skills that you're going to take with you for the rest of your life and that will serve you well. I hope that you always remember that PS 130 is your home. We will always care for you. We are always your teachers and your principals. So please come back and see us. Share with us all the amazing things that you're doing. If you ever need help, we are always here for you. Have a wonderful summer. I hope you enjoy middle school, enjoy high school, and beyond. Thank you so much for being such an amazing light in our everyday at PS 130. We'll miss you. Congratulations.
Hello, 5th graders. Wow, this has been such a unique year in so many ways. While some of you have been blended learners coming into school a few days each week, the majority of you have remained fully remote since March 2020. That's over a year. Google Classroom and Zoom have become our new way of learning and connecting. And I know for many of you, it's been challenging and kind of disappointing to not be able to spend your last year at PS 130 with your friends and living out all the fun experiences of a typical senior year. However, you had amazing teachers to help you and encourage you along the way and create as normal of a class community as possible. The important thing is that you've remained safe, healthy, and happy. And I am incredibly proud of each of you for trying your best and remaining resilient. Once you get your yearbook, please read my letter. One thing I mentioned was remembering to practice the golden rule, which is treating others the way you'd want to be treated. We need more goodness, more kindness, more respect, more empathy in today's world especially. And as our future leaders, that work needs to start now by you. We know you are all destined for greatness, so please be sure to stay in touch with us. Come back and visit and keep us posted on all that you're doing. Families, I want to thank you for being your children's biggest supporters and for setting an example of hard work. Thank you for the love and encouragement you give your children, and we are grateful to you for entrusting them to us all these years. Middle school years will be a challenging time and slightly awkward age for your kids, so I encourage you to be vigilant, keep talking to them, know what's going on with them and how they're feeling. Let your kids know that you are there to listen and help and keep those lines of communication open. We here at PS 130 will always be your home, but please make those same connections at middle school and continue to be partners in your children's education and advocates for their well-being. Thank you so much. And once again to my 5th grade friends, class of 2021. Congratulations!
For this year's graduation, we have selected students to deliver messages, one student from each of our graduating 5th grade classes. Each one of these students auditioned through Flipgrid with a lot of their peers, and thanks to an organization called UA3, a nonprofit started by two of our alumni students, Sean and Caitlin Hong. Thank you, Sean and Caitlin. They, after they graduated, they started this organization which raised monies so that schools could have technology for their students. So they've raised thousands and thousands of dollars through the years, and they have given not only to PS 130 but other schools, and allowed these schools to purchase things like Chromebooks so that the students can continue to be connected to the 21st century. So without further ado, we want to congratulate the winners.
Hello, my name is Orlando Sanchez III from class 302.
Hi, I'm Izzy Salif and I'm from class 504. This is my graduation speech.
Hello, my name is Vincent Liu. Here are the words I have to say for PS 130M.
Hey everyone, my name is Persephone Chan. Like you, I'm graduating from PS 130.
My name is Brendan Sawyer of class 508. My time at PS 130 has truly been a great experience.
And I wanted to say that you will never feel left out in PS 130 because PS 130 acknowledges you. It believes in you and it takes you in for who you are. And PS 130 will love you every day.
My years at PS 130 have been brief, but I've learned so much as a person and learned a lot about myself. I joined PS 130 during 4th grade and I moved to New York from Ohio, so I had never lived in a big city before. I was nervous about joining a new school and having to make new friends, and it isn't as easy to start over as some people might think, but I knew I was going to like it here.
Socially, PS 130 is a great place. I've certainly had much better friends than the other school I've been to. When I first came here in 2nd grade, I was immediately welcomed and made the transition from my other school much easier than it should have been. I will always be grateful for those who gladly accepted me.
Our teachers acknowledge us because I used to not like to read and write. I did not like learning, but now because of the teachers, I love learning and math and writing and reading. And did you know that PS 130 has a lot of students, so it doesn't matter from where you are, a lot of teachers can speak your language, even in Spanish, Chinese, all of that.
Miss Gradis was my teacher in 4th grade. What I immediately noticed about her was that she was very welcoming and made me feel supported. There was a lot of pressure in 4th grade for middle school admissions, particularly the test prep, and sometimes the pressure was so great that it brought me to tears. Miss Gradis reminded me that I didn't have to burn myself out. She was really encouraging throughout the year and helped me believe in myself. As it turns out, though, we never ended up having those state tests because of the global pandemic, but I'll get to that in a minute.
PS 130 is a school that welcomes all kinds of students. The teachers will expertly support you academically so you can do the one thing you came there for, to learn.
I learned about myself that I am the type of person who is trying to do his best despite the problems he encounters.
And I wanted to say that PS 130 is the best school for you because all the teachers, all the substitute teachers are always the best. You know how? Because they always teaches you. They always want you to learn. They acknowledge you for who you are, and they love you for who you are.
We've been through a lot this year, haven't we? I'm disappointed that we can't all be together, and that's why this speech has to be a recording. But I'm glad our school came up with this creative solution of having a smaller in-person graduation. I'm also grateful for everyone who's worked so hard to help us meet challenges due to COVID.
I was starting out 4th grade as a normal semester would go, and then all of a sudden, I found my teacher giving lessons on my computer screen. I was truly amazed how I could go from being at school to learning at home on my computer in my pajamas. We all experienced lots of technical difficulties in navigating the new learning methods. However, thanks to the persevering teachers and staff, I was able to get as much education out of remote learning. On the other hand, I really miss going to school and just socializing with my friends. The past year and a half did make me feel like I'm stronger mentally. and I feel like I'm prepared for any curveball life throws at me.
This year, Miss Cancel and Miss Chen were my 5th grade teachers. It was a unique year because we were on Zoom, Google Classroom, and other platforms. It was super challenging, but I'm thankful that I got to go into the classroom and experience in-person learning, even if it was just 2 days a week. Miss Cancel and Miss Chen really made us enjoy ourselves and relax despite our circumstances. I love Miss Cancel's enthusiasm for Harry Potter, and I love that Miss Chen would put on movies for the class to watch on Zoom every Friday. One of my absolute favorite subjects in school is art, and this year I really grew as an artist thanks to Miss Chan's encouragement. Her spirit of enthusiasm really lifted me up, and I poured my love of art into my projects and was lucky enough to be recognized for my work. I was so grateful to be featured at the National Missing Children's Day Foundation Art Contest in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It makes me feel so elated to have my art appreciated. Whenever I was in school, I always felt safe. Mr. Fong, from the staff to the nurses, the custodians, the food staff, security, and office staff did their best to make PS 130 a warm and kind environment this year. Not even COVID could take away our school spirit.
It was difficult not being with classmates and teachers like the way it used to be. Adapting to online learning was tough, but our teachers found ways to keep learning engaging and fun. For example, my favorite memory will always be guessing where our PE teacher was throughout the city during the class. I still don't know where he is.
The arts programs like NDI, which I'm still in and participating on Saturdays, were awesome. And I thought that the cultural arts like lion dancing were unique and meaningful.
I know this school is special because we have things like RTK, YPC, lion dancing, and Inside Broadway. You're probably going to miss PS 130 for all of these reasons, and I will too.
Because it's the best school for you.
The numerous art programs provide a pathway for your hobbies, whether it be singing or playing an instrument. Personally, I've taken part in YPC, an awesome course program for kids, RTK, a dancing program, NTI, another dance institute, and also Inside Broadway.
I will miss the fun of recess and playtime on Fridays the most.
In the 2 years that I've attended PS 130, I've made some of my best friends. I have so many fun memories with them, and I know I'll stay in touch with them after graduation.
Now, as 6th grade approaches, I think I am prepared, and PS 130 did their best help. As I depart from this amazing school, I would just like to thank the principal, Mr. Fong, the assistant principals, Ms. Thomas and Ms. Sanferon, all my teachers, the awesome school staff, my dear friends, and also my family. My experience will be forever remembered, and I will cherish this school with my heart. Lastly, congratulations to all my fellow 5th grade classmates. I wish you all the best and hope you enjoy middle school.
To me, PS 130M means the start of preparing for adulthood. For the class of 2021, I hope everyone in class gets some fun at the school. Goodbye.
You might even be a little nervous about moving on to middle school. I am too. But don't worry, we're graduates of PS 130, so that means we're very well prepared to face and meet any challenges ahead. Thanks, and congrats to the class of 2021.
Goodbye from 2021.
Okay, everyone. At this time, we would like to recognize and congratulate each and every 5th grade graduate. Let's give them a big hand. At this time, we have some messages to the students from some of our staff. Let's give a big hand for our staff. Without them working together with you all through these years, this wouldn't have been possible. So again, thanking you and thanking our staff for your dedication, commitment, and hard work with all of our children. Thank you.
Hi 503, congratulations, you made it, yay! We just wanted to say how proud we are of you and how we loved celebrating with you today. Yeah, this year has been such a challenge, but you were resilient and you persevered through any challenges that came in your way, and middle school and beyond is going to be so good for you. We're rooting for you and we are so excited to see what you accomplish. Congratulations! Woo!
Hi, Class 504. First, I want to start off by telling you what an honor it has been for me to have been one of your teachers this year. It's been quite a year, full of many challenges, but in true PS 130 fashion, you all buckled down together and persevered through the many obstacles that were presented to us. You've shown true character and strength, and as a result, you are stronger and ready to begin your next chapter in middle school. Keep working hard, pushing forward, always remembering that you are not alone and that kindness and compassion go a long way. And when kindness is shown to you, pay it forward and respect yourself and others. I will miss you all dearly, but I will keep in my heart all the fun and the laughter that we had in class, whether it was remote or in person. Want to take this opportunity to thank parents for your never-ending support and for being there with us through this time. Just want to wish you all the success and happiness in all your future endeavors. And just good luck. Congratulations, class of 2021. We're proud of you and know that PS 130 is always here for you. Take care and have a great summer. Bye.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I am so proud of you. You guys took a really challenging situation, being fully remote the entire school year, and you brought your A game. You came with great ideas, a sense of humor, and you even taught me a thing or two about technology. I really feel that I got to know all of you and your unique personalities, and I sure will miss you guys. Congratulations, and I know that you'll continue to do wonderful things and use that creativity and that resilience that you've shown all year in your years coming up in middle school and beyond. Please come back and visit your PS 130 family. We would all love to see what you're up to. Wishing you so much continued success. Have a wonderful summer, everyone. Bye.
Hi 506. Congratulations. I am so very proud of each and every one of you for all of your hard work this year. So there's been lots of challenges, but through it all, you've persevered and you've stayed resilient. So I'm so grateful for our time together. It's been an honor to be your teacher, and for so many of you, twice. And you will always have a special place in my heart, and I will always be one of your biggest fans. Thank you, families, for all of your constant support. Congratulations again, class of 2021.
Graduates, as I think about my final message to you, the idea of stories came to mind. You've all written many stories, personal narratives and realistic fiction stories throughout your time here. And we always say that the ending is really important. So here we are at the end of your story, your elementary school story, but you're also starting a new story, right? Your new chapter in your life, middle school. And a lot of the story is something that you're not going to be able to choose. Maybe it's the setting, maybe the characters in your story. Not everyone that you will meet are going to be chosen by you. But the problems you will face also will not necessarily be chosen by you. But there are certain things that you can choose. You can choose how you react, how you try to solve those problems in that moment. And just because I'm a little older than you, I'd advise you to really take a deep breath and think about how you want to react to the problems that you face. Because you do write a lot of your story. And I would also advise you to be gentle with yourself when you make mistakes, because they will happen. You will make some mistakes along the way. But as long as you can laugh or maybe learn a lesson, just like when you're reading a story, if you can laugh or learn a lesson, then you'll be okay. Because these things that feel like really, really terrible when they're in the moment happening, you can look back later and they might not be such a big deal. So I advise you to be gentle with yourself, be kind to others and to yourself. And it's the end of this time, this story in your lives, and we're celebrating it. But I just want to also acknowledge that the middle of our time together was really magical and really important. The little moments that we should not take for granted. The times we spent together in class, on the roof at PS 130 when we were in school, in Zooms on Friday afternoons where we just hung out and had laughs together. Take some time to acknowledge how powerful and magical the memories that you made in PS 130 were. And when you go forward, don't forget to hold on to the small moments, because those are really, really magical sometimes. I wish you success. I wish you luck. I wish you the ability to persevere when things don't go your way. And I'm always here for you. And congratulations. I'm really proud of you. You did it.
Graduation. You're thinking about everything that happened in the past 4 years. I think I'm really gonna miss my friends.
I'm gonna cry my eyes out on my graduation day. We've been best friends for 4 years. Best friends since the 1st grade.
It's just yesterday I feel like, I was a freshman.
If I didn't have my friends, I don't know what I would do.
Graduates in class 504. We think about everything that happened this past week. I think I'm reading on the list go on. It was just like yesterday. I feel like the first day of the school year. But here we are. We made it! Congratulations to class 2021.
This is sad sort of taking from the clock on the wall, and the bells in the hallway too. As some in the classroom, a funny little child is all fun to say, see you. Time J. Carefully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to farewell, beloved school, goodbye. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, beloved school, see you. I really wish that I could say I do. So long, farewell, I'll miss you very much. I'd like to stay and taste my last school lunch. Yes? No! 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 So long, farewell, beloved school, goodbye. I leave and sorry and say goodbye. I hate to leave, I cannot tell a lie. I'll leave, I go, I'm off to junior high.